Hello, hello. Welcome to Parenting Behind the Behavior from University of Wisconsin-Madison's Division of Extension. I'm Dr. Anna Clarkson. Today I'm going to be talking about ways to actually build babies' brains. Babies are really learning geniuses. They are built from birth to learn through interactions, through movement, through exploration. Their brains are just primed to learn. So here are 4 ideas, 4 concrete ways you can build those connections, solidify the best paths in a baby's mind. So the first idea is to talk. Talking seems so simple, and it is simple. Try just describing what's happening around you. Narrate what's happening in your mind. So it might be as simple as saying, boy, it's a really sunshiny day today. I love the sunshine. Oh, I'm having a delicious sandwich for lunch. Isn't that dog funny looking? I love that fluffy dog. Just saying these words out loud is one way to start building connections in your child's mind. Another example of talking to your child is pretending that your baby's babble actually makes sense to you conversationally. So if they're saying gaga goo 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 goo, you can say, yes, I do love these peas. Peas are one of my favorite vegetables too. And then they might say gaga goo goo goo, and you say, I know, they roll all over the place, so it's so difficult to eat. Whatever it is, you join them in as a conversation partner, and they start to learn conversation is this back and forth pattern. A second idea for building babies' brains is to read. We all know that reading is important. We've heard about it many times, but I'm going to suggest you try something radical. Pick one book. Read one book every single day to the children in your lives. Don't read the words. Instead, sit down, pull them into your lap, and look at the pictures and talk about what's happening in the pictures. So maybe there's a monkey in the page. You can say, oh, look, there's a monkey. And do you see that monkey has a red balloon? I wonder if that monkey's going to be on the next page. Then take your kid's little hand and put it on the page of the book and help them turn the page. And the more and more they do that, they're going to be able to do it on their own. And they're going to insist on doing it on their own. And then on the next page, look around and say, can we find that monkey? What else is happening on this page? But then you can read the same book every single day, and it will be a new book and an interesting book for both of you. And it can help with young children who are maybe more interested in eating the book. It can help you keep them engaged with looking through the book, while also building their knowledge of concepts like a monkey. I don't see a monkey in my daily life, but now I have a word and a picture that makes sense to me about what is a monkey. Okay, a third idea for how you can build your baby's brain is to sing. Pick a song. It can be one of your favorite songs. It can be a nursery rhyme, but think about singing that song to your child and with your child every day, and add some little motions to it. So if you're thinking about, the itsy bitsy spider, you get your fingers up and you do the little motion to make the little spider going up to the sky. The rain comes down, the spider crawls up again. And if you want to take it one step further, think about how you can involve your child, connect them. So make the rain or the spider go up their belly, and then make it come down their belly. And that touch will make your child feel extra special, even more connected to the song, and build their understanding of what is up, what is down, or the other words that are part of that song. Stories and music have been part of human tradition since really the beginning of humans, and it's the way we've passed on our knowledge. So the rhythm, the words, the actions and movement all connect to how children learn best. Okay, fourth tip in terms of how to build your baby's brain is to play. And I think as adults, it can be a little bit hard to play with babies because they play differently than we do as adults, and we're not, as adults, always very comfortable with play. So I challenge you to pick one play strategy every day and give it a try. So a couple ideas for play strategies are just to be silly. Blow raspberries on your baby's belly for 2 minutes. Do a silly dance around the living room, holding their hand and dancing back and forth. Make silly rhyming words or sing about everyday activities. If you don't feel like being silly, just sit on the floor with them and choose. Today I'm going to just narrate what you're doing. I'm going to describe your play, baby. And then tomorrow I'm going to describe my play. A last idea you can do to play with your child is watch what they're doing, talk about it, and then give them one extra toy, and just see what they do with it. By doing these 4 tips and other ways of talking, singing, reading, and playing with your kid, you are building the foundation. You are putting down that solid path in your baby's brain that builds the connections that help your child learn throughout life and also help them feel safe and loved throughout life.